The Street Outreach video series is designed to equip homeless service providers with the skills and knowledge they need to do their jobs well. Rather than theoretical discussion, these training videos depict providers practicing in real-world settings. For more information, training, and episode discussion guides, visit pathprogram.samhsa.gov.
The PATH program is a federally funded program called Projects for Assistance in Transition from Homelessness, and it funds outreach workers like us all over the country to reach out to people who are homeless and who are experiencing mental health problems. We're doing street outreach today, and I've brought Tina along with me, and Tina's a relatively new outreach worker with our team. We always go out in pairs. Since I've been doing this a long time, I feel like it's my job or my role today to really mentor Tina to help her learn better how to do this.
I'm a bit apprehensive and I don't really know what to expect.
Tina and I are doing street outreach, which means going out to where people are, meeting them where they are, offering water, information, sometimes sleeping bags or clean socks, and really just checking in with people to try to build relationships so that when they're ready to access other services, they've got some trust with us. So when you're thinking about being prepared for outreach, what does that mean to you?
I'm thinking about being open-minded, and so I don't want to be shocked for anything that I might see or unexpected.
I think about really meeting people where they are,
Yeah.
and being non-judgmental about their situation. I want her to be able to articulate some of what that means for her too, to be prepared, to prepare herself emotionally, physically, spiritually for this process of connecting with someone who's really disconnected in a lot of ways.
Being relatively new to our team, I feel more comfortable knowing that everyone is familiar with us and that we are not there to harm anyone, but to help them.
Oh, here's somebody. Have you seen this guy before?
You know, I haven't.
So he's sitting down.
Right.
How do you kind of assess what's going on, and how do you think about physically approaching him? What's on your mind?
I'm trying to assess what his situation is right now, if he's injured, if he needs medical assistance, or if he's hungry, or maybe how long he's been out here.
Right before we approached him, I was starting to feel, unfortunately, a little anxious. Wow, he's given me the lead to go ahead and say the first word, and I really don't know what I'm going to say.
We got to make sure also as we approach him that we don't get too close, that we give him a little bit of space,
All right.
and that we get kind of at his level, that we are either at his eye level or a little bit lower. So I think, I'm certainly going to crouch down, but especially since we don't know him, he doesn't know who we are,
Okay.
I'm going to give him a little bit more space than I might otherwise.
All right. Okay.
And why don't you take the first word?
Excellent. Okay.
We have no way of really knowing what's going on with him. It might be that he's got some mental health problems. It might be that he's intoxicated. It might be that he's homeless for the first time or has been homeless for 20 years. We just don't know.
Hi. How are you?
How's it going? When we approached him and he was really not ready to talk to us, just clearly wanted to be left alone, that may have freaked Tina out a little bit, but I think that's okay because a lot of people out on the street are like that. They're very suspicious.
My name's Tina. This
Hi,
is
I'm
Jeff. We're from the Street Outreach team. Have you heard about us before? Maybe heard around about what we do?
Nah.
No?
We're out on the street every day and I hadn't seen you out here before. Do you know about our drop-in center? It's over there on 4th Street, and we've got showers and clean clothes and stuff like that down there. Do you know about the drop-in center?
No. No, I'm okay.
All right, well, here's a card that's got the drop-in center's information on it. In case you need it. Look, I'll just leave it right here, okay? And if you need anything, you can certainly come down there and ask for Jeff or Tina. We're based out of that place. And we're out here a couple days a week on outreach. Do you mind if we check in with you again?
No, I don't mind. No.
So it's all right if we come by and see you again?
Yes.
When we approach someone with a non-judgmental frame of mind, it has to do with not making any assumptions about who they are as a human being, what decisions they've made up till now, or what has caused their homelessness. I have no way of really knowing what this other person's experience is. I haven't walked in their shoes, and I can't walk in their shoes. Are you new in town?
No, I'm not.
Is there anything we can get for you? You hungry?
No, I'm okay.
Need some water?
Get some water?
Yeah. Would you like some water?
Yeah,
Okay.
We've got some snacks too we can leave with you.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
You just want the water? You want a granola
Just the
bar
water.
too?
The water would be fine.
All
Water
right.
would be fine.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
It's about survival. It's really about providing basic support for people so they can stay alive on the street, giving them a sleeping bag, giving them some food and water, letting them know where the health clinic is, taking care of medical needs in the case of medical outreach teams. If you decide you need anything, you can head over there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Stop in and ask for one of us.
Okay.
We'll help you out.
All right.
Well, it's nice to meet you. Hope you have a good day. Take care. Okay?
See you later.
I think she was a little bit nervous, and I think she kind of shut down in terms of what direction she might take the conversation. And I inserted myself a little bit more into the conversation, and then it was just time to go. We didn't want to stick around a long time and bother this gentleman. We didn't want to assert ourselves too strongly on him.
Wow, he was really resistant at first, but you know, he kind of opened up to us at the end. Maybe it was because he became more comfortable with us.
Yeah, what do you think made that shift happen? Because I felt it too, that he warmed up a little bit the longer we were with him.
Maybe the water, because that's kind of when I noticed that it happened. So
Right.
I don't know if, you know, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it could be. It could be that he kind of realized that we weren't threatening, we weren't going to run him off, we weren't going to ask anything of him. What about the food, though? You tried to give him food, and he didn't want that.
I don't know. I suppose he wasn't hungry. Or maybe he thought the water was safe enough for now, or he doesn't want to accept too much from us.
Maybe, yeah.
Do you think I should have been a little more persistent with the granola bar?
No, not at all. I mean,
Okay.
I think he was ready to take what he was ready to take, and
All right.
it's hot, and he was thirsty, and he took the water, but maybe didn't want to accept any more right now, and I think that's fine. I think it's really important that we follow his lead.
Oh, I understand, you know, throughout time maybe I'll get a little more confident, but at this time I was not confident at all.
And he didn't want to take the drop-in center card from me. He was kind of okay that I left it there, but he didn't want to take it out of my hand.
Right.
He didn't give us his name.
Right.
I wasn't going to ask him to, you know, make him feel uncomfortable or make him feel like we're asking more information than he's ready to give.
Right.
So we need to fill out the log. In this case, when we really don't know much about him, I think that's fine for now. So right now, I'm just going to write the address where he is, where the street corner where we found him,
Okay.
and just that he's a male in his
And that'll be
probably
fine.
mid-40s. That's fine for
Yeah,
now.
you think?
And then I
Okay.
think next time we try to connect with him again and see if he'll open up a little bit more.
All right.